The Council of the Nigerian Union of Teachers Edo State Chapter has directed primary school teachers and school heads to commence an indefinite strike from Monday, January 18th, 2021. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Nigerian Association for the Blind, while thanking President Muhammadu Buhari for the establishment of the National Disability Commission, has appealed to the government to consider persons living with disability in the country during its recruitment processes. The national president of the association, Mr. Ishaku Adamu, who made the call while speaking to newsmen, said the federal government had declared a law that persons living with disability be given special consideration during recruitment exercises, but sadly, this had not been adhered to. Adamu urged the government at all levels to ensure that this was followed to the letter to advance the quality of lives of persons living with disability. At number 9, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control has announced that for the 9th time in a row, Nigerians' single-day count of coronavirus infections stayed above 1,000, with 1,270 cases confirmed on Tuesday, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 102,000. New infections were confirmed in 21 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Lagos with 435, FCT with 230, and Oyo with 103 recorded the highest number of cases on Tuesday. Meanwhile, 12 persons were confirmed to have died of complications arising from COVID-19 on Tuesday, increasing the current total number of fatalities to 1,373. At number 8, no fewer than 5 wrestling and drama theatres have been demolished by the Federal Capital Territory Administration for the alleged continuous violation of COVID-19 safety regulations. According to reports, the demolition was inevitable as there had been a series of warnings to the owners to stop operations as they were prohibited to do so under the COVID-19 protocols and guidelines. The demolition, carried out around the Gwarinpa axis in Abuja, had the presence of armed officers of the Nigerian Police and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in attendance. At number 7, the United Nations Children Fund has warned that the negative effects of closing schools due to COVID-19 pandemic will be felt for generations to come. The UN agency warned that the number of out-of-school children is set to rise by 24 million to a level not yet seen in years, and to a level it has fought so hard to overcome. At number 6, the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Benin, Professor Lilian Salami, says the school management is ready to resume academic activities in a safe and secure manner, as some students have started issuing threats to beat up lecturers should the closure of public universities persist. Salami assured that the university management will ensure strict compliance to COVID-19 protocols to protect students and members of staff from being exposed to coronavirus infections. Recall that ASU insists that it is not safe for lecturers and students to return to classrooms as it cannot guarantee social distancing in crowded classrooms and congested hostels. At number 5, the Nigerian Medical Association has called on the federal and state governments to establish oxygen production centers across the states to ensure the availability of oxygen in hospitals, considering the escalating cases of COVID-19 infections in Nigeria. The NMA President, Professor Innocent Uja, who made the call at a news conference in Jos, said there is a high demand for oxygen in hospitals and the non-availability of oxygen leads to an increase in mortality. The NMA boss said the establishment of oxygen plant centers in Nigeria is a matter of necessity if lives must be saved and fatalities reduced. At number 4, the National Examination Council has released the internal senior secondary school examination results and asked those who wrote the exams to visit the council site for results. NACO Registrar Professor Goswell Obioma, who confirmed the result release at the headquarters in Minna, said the council also derecognized 12 schools for their involvement in mass cheating and cases of malpractice. Schools derecognized include 4 schools in Adamawa, 2 in Kaduna, 2 in Katsina, 2 in Niger, 1 in Taraba, and 1 in the FCT. 24 supervisors were reportedly blacklisted for various offences ranging from poor supervision, aiding and abetting, connivance with non-candidates to write answers on chalkboards. At number 3, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Command at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, in its 2020 year in review, revealed that it arrested 60 suspects and made a total seizure of 3,413.463 kilograms of illicit drugs with tramadol, cannabis sativa, and cocaine topping the chart in 2020. The NDLEA Airport Commandant Mr. Amadou Garba disclosed that the agency's partnerships with the UK Border Force and the British National Crime Agency paved the way for the creation of the Joint Border Task Force project, as the command made several arrests and seized 13 kg, 7.8 kg, and 117 grams of illicit drugs in 2021. At number 2, the Benin State Police Command has confirmed the death of a man identified as Chidinma Ike Omar, who was reportedly set ablaze in his house by his former lover Esther Ales in Makurdi. Residents in the area alleged that Esther drugged Omar before spraying his one-room apartment with fuel and set it ablaze while he slept. The State Police Public Relations Officer DSP Catherine Anene, who confirmed the incident, said the 18-year-old confessed to the crime during interrogation. According to the police, Omar died at the Federal Medical Center Makurdi, where he was receiving treatment from burns he suffered from the attack, and the suspect has been transferred to the State Police headquarters for further investigation. Finally, at number 1, following the expiration of a 21 and 14 days ultimatum earlier issued to the state government, the Council of Nigerian Union of Teachers Edo State has directed primary school teachers and school heads at the 18 local government areas in the state to commence an indefinite strike from Monday, January 18, 2021. In a message signed by the state chairman and the assistant secretary general, it said the strike is as a result of the failure of the Edo state government to meet its 10-point long age demands. The general public and parents are urged to keep their children and wards away from schools throughout the strike period and ignore any form of propaganda, blackmail, announcements, and intimidation against the decision of the union. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.